After more than 4 months of hard work and a half-hour special in-depth report, lawmakers are finally taking notice of this scourge plaguing our most vulnerable. Today, a congressional act was introduced to combat EBT fraud, draining accounts from the most needy. 17's Cecilia Trevino joins us in studio now with more. Cecilia?
Tammy, for decades, this critical problem was seemingly ignored by county, state, and federal officials. Now, Congressman Fong has introduced the SKIM Act aimed at this type of fraud and accountability.
For months, KGT followed the EBT fraud crisis in Kern. What started out as calls to our newsroom led to the revelation of dozens of victims and thousands of benefits stolen. Tens of millions of dollars and a sophisticated Romanian crime ring operating across the county. After countless attempts to press elected officials for answers, change is knocking on the door of Capitol Hill. On Friday, Congressman Fong introduced the Stopping Klepto Card and Identity Misuse Act, the SKIM Act for its initials. This legislative effort is specifically designed to crack down EBT theft. That is, electronic benefit transfer, known as CalFresh and CalWorks in California. Local Congressman David Valadeo is a co-sponsor of the act. Through our investigation, we uncovered that the California Department of Social Services has lost more than $439 million in EBT benefits since 2021. In the last 7 months alone, Kern has lost more than $2 million in taxpayer money. The SKIM Act directs the U.S. Attorney to coordinate federal, state, and local efforts to fight EBT fraud. It also asks sentencing guidelines to be much harder on EBT thieves. The act also asks the Attorney General and the Secretary of Homeland Security to submit a report to Congress on their efforts to prevent, investigate, prosecute, and sentence EBT thieves. The SKIM Act also inquires to know the states and counties in which fraud remains unaddressed or of concern to the Secretary and Attorney General, and asks for legislative recommendations of cooperation between federal and state law enforcement agencies to combat EBT fraud.
Now, the act has been referred to the Judiciary Committee for review. If approved, it will then go to the House floor to final votes. And now, to see my half-hour special report and all the coverage of this investigation, scan the QR code you see on your screen. You can also head over to our website, kgt.com/EBT fraud. In studio, Cecilia Trevino, 17 News.